That looked like a young superhero running out of here. The Flash. That's right. Is she on there now? Okay. If you've been here before, you know that if somebody turns 80 or above, we like to sing happy birthday to them. And we miss somebody. Pat Annell turned 85 on the 24th, I think. And I'm sorry, she's homebound today, but we've got her on the phone. So let's sing happy birthday to Pat. Will you stand? Pat, are you there? Okay, we've got something for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Pat. Thank you. She said it's great to be remembered by her church family. Do want you to all to keep in mind that member Ann Reagan is in intensive care in the hospital. She had major surgery this week, and it's kind of one of those touch-and-go situations, and we all need to be praying for Ann. Many of you have asked about Louise Anderson's memorial service. Her daughter lives in Colorado, and so we've been in touch and trying to figure out when the right time would be. It's now been determined that service is going to be here on Thursday, June 9th at 1 o'clock. That's not this Thursday, but the following Thursday at 9 o'clock. Did I say Thursday or is that Friday? Friday on the 9th. Friday the 9th. Not this Friday, but next Friday at 1 o'clock. And as Sandy mentioned in the announcements, we have new member classes 3 times a year, and we'll be having classes, happens to be now, the next classes, and we'll be having them the next 2 Sundays after church. This past Wednesday, Linda Combs and I made a long drive to Tamarack, Florida, which is kind of near Miami. We went because the very next day, on Thursday, was the 100th birthday of Mae Johnson, a dear Asburyan who moved down to Tamarack to be closer to her daughter Kate and to her family there. And so know that when you celebrate your 100th birthday, I will come be with you no matter wherever you are. Mae and I became good friends. She and I would periodically go to afternoon movies together. And so now you know where I am when you call the office and I'm not here. Unfortunately, she is now struggling with a bit of dementia. Sometimes she doesn't even know who Kate, her daughter, is. And so we weren't sure if Mae would recognize Linda and me, but lo and behold, when she saw us, her face just lit up. It was quite remarkable. It was one of those things we wished we had filmed. We had no idea it would be so electric, this meeting. She not only remembered us, she asked us about some of our older members, Nell Hagins, for instance, and she asked about Virginia Holiday. Virginia, you are unforgettable. We were with Mae from 10:30 to 11:30, and then we gave her a little break to eat lunch and to nap because we were coming back around 5 o'clock with a group and a cake to celebrate her birthday. And while Mae was napping, Kate took us to lunch at nearby Hollywood, Florida. I'd never been there before. We went to Jimmy Buffett's new Margaritaville Hotel. It's something else. Those shorts and flip-flops did well for him. If you ever get a chance, go to Margaritaville. And then we went back to visit May for another hour to celebrate her birthday with all her family. And when she saw me again, she said, "Billy, this is becoming a regular thing." She even remembered me again. Hey, one thing I learned about May that I had never known before, and it's funny that we would go to movies together, and I didn't know this. I learned there that May had been a child actress. She appeared in several silent films and was in the silent Our Gang episodes. And we'll include a couple of pictures from her childhood acting days in the June newsletter. They're remarkable pictures. May married and gave birth to 7 children. This 100-year-old woman had 7 children. She has 20 grandchildren, 35 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. When asked about the secret of her longevity, she said, "Walk every day. I walked a mile every day until I was 97. And so there you go. If you don't get anything else out of this sermon today, you at least learned the secret to longevity.